Hi everybody, it's Lauren Brown, also known as Raggedy Report on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and now YouTube. And today I'm coming to you with the Raggedy Report for 2022. So I asked yesterday on my Instagram story, I was like, I need something catchy for my yearly Q&As. Like, it needs a name. So the first submission I got was a Raggedy Report. Shout out to the Rag Dolls. That's what we're going with now. So here's our Q&A. And I have these questions collected off my Instagram. If you're really part of these democracies, part of these conversations, and put your 2 cents in, that's why I do things. So go check me out on my Instagram. So I'm going to jump right into it. So when I watch these videos, Q&A videos, I always want to know, okay, all this talking, what's your age, where are you from, and what's your big city? It always takes forever to get there, so I'm going to put that in the beginning. I'm 20 years old as of today. It's April 2022. I live in Washington, D.C., and my big 6, so I'm a Leo sun, no moon. I give her away to charity. You're welcome, community service. Cancer rising, Sagittarius Mars, Cancer Venus, and Leo Mercury. So yeah, I'm 51% water, like 20-something% fire and 20-something% air, and I have no earth placements. So you can judge me off of that throughout the rest of this video. First question: How often do you wash your brushes? I feel like every time y'all ask me this question, it's to try to like humble me. Like, what's going on? So I don't wash my brushes that often. I really don't, but I do have a lot of brushes. I figured out that I just need to buy more brushes because it takes the cost of money and time. Yeah, but let me show you my brush collection. Here she is. I have a lot of brushes. I have some brushes that I still have been using since middle school. Yeah, but these are all my brushes. I don't wash them this often. I'm actually trying to hook up with my cousin, my young cousin, and see if they want to make some bank to wash them, because it takes so much time. That's why I wash my brushes. It took like 5 to 7 days because I have to soak them because they are so dirty. Like, I do so many looks a day. They get so dirty. I have to soak them, then I have to scrub them, then I have to clean them. Then drying them is like its own day or two. So yeah, I do have a video on how to wash my brushes on my Instagram Reels, but how often? Whew. As a Leo, how do you progress important relationships when you feel wronged? Okay, so we're diving right in. As a Leo, how do you progress important? Well, here's my thing. I'm a like strong advocate against people hoarding, right? So when you say important relationships, I don't necessarily just go with like what's supposed to be important relationship. I just kind of go like how I feel with that person, how that person treats me. Like, I'm not a respecter of titles in that way. When I feel wronged, I like to, go the forgiveness route. But just because I forgive you doesn't mean that I want to, like, if it is a heinous act, it's clear. There is no more relationship, but I do like to go with forgiveness. I am a Christian, that is my faith, so I like to go with Jesus' teachings of forgiveness. But some people confuse forgiveness with like not having boundaries. So it's funny because you said as a Leo. I mean, I don't know. I am pretty heavy water as well. But when it comes to important relationships where I feel wronged, I try to forgive, and if we can move past it, cool. If we can't, that's cool too. Have you ever struggled to get hair dye out? No, I haven't struggled to get hair dye out because I don't dye my own hair. But Monica, like us as a unit, as a team, yes, we have. When I first dyed my hair, when I started doing the fashion color, so I had done orange before, but after the pandemic, well, not after the pandemic, but after the lockdown, when I was doing like, I had blonde and it grew out to like down here, so it's like brown and blonde. I then did yellow. So, excuse me, after yellow, it left a band on my hair. So it was really hard to get the yellow band out of my hair, and then that band stayed for a while to like green and blue. Green and blue are the hardest colors to get out. Luckily, I had green for like 6 months, blue for like 6 months, so I wasn't trying to do like, I was trying to do back-to-back colors, and like the green and blue were in the way. But those were kind of hard to get out. But recently I did, well, now my hair is red, but recently I did orange. And before that orange, I did like a brownish auburn type of orange. And instead of using the pulp briar, we also had to use we had to do like a semi-permanent dye. Usually we do like, fashion colors, pulp briar dye. So we use like a semi-permanent brownish type of thing. And that canceled out all the bands. Like when I got my hair dyed that time, maybe I'll put a picture on the side by the time. But when I got my hair dyed that time, it was like perfect blonde. So yes, we have struggled with the bands and the coloring, but usually the next color, that's why I go in rainbow order. So all my hair colors have been in rainbow order except for orange and red were out of place. So usually the green will cover the blue. I mean, the green will cover the yellow, the blue covers the green, purple covers the blue. Like, that's kind of how I did it on purpose, so we wouldn't have to run into too many of those issues. Favorite aesthetic nowadays? I'm really here for the rock star aesthetic. I'm here for the people who have a whole bunch of piercings in their face, and I'm here for the funky tattoos and the all black clothing and the all silver jewelry. But I'm also here for like maximalism. Like, I'm kind of in the middle. So here are my like, think about my two biggest style icons. Like, imagine if you, not style icons, but like my two biggest styles. If you took like Travis Barker and like Harper from Wizards of Waverly Place. That's where I'm at. Like, you can kind of tell today I have my, like, I always look like I'm in a band, a rock band, or I'm an art teacher. That's basically what it is. I got my goldfish earrings on today. I'm giving art teacher. That's just how I like to roll. I want to get more into maximalism and like loud colors. I wear a lot of loud colors, but I feel like I could take it up a notch. I could also take it down a notch and go straight into like gothic rock star. Would you ever audition for a makeup competition reality show? Yes, I would, because I loved Instant Influencer season 1. I didn't watch season 2 because then like the whole scandal and like they changed. It was a lot going on for season 2, but I didn't watch season 2. It didn't make that much noise. But I would definitely like, I'll try anything once for real. But I definitely want to be on a makeup reality show. I feel like that'd be really fun. But would I want to be on reality TV in general? No. I like to control my own narratives. I'm not into that whole like, I say this thing and then I watch the episode later, even cut and chopped it in a million pieces. I don't like that. Is cereal a soup or a stew? Cereal is a soup. It's not a stew because stew is a verb and it doesn't stew. Like, stew is to stew and soup doesn't stew. I feel like stew has to be hot. So cereal is definitely a soup. Oatmeal would be a stew. What does your dream house look like? My dream house does not have a lot of decorations for sure. I'm really not into interior design. Like, I get into a lot of things, especially like art, decor, lifestyle, but it's home decor. Like, I'm probably gonna have somebody decorate my entire house. I can't get into it. I just like clean spaces. I'm those people that y'all talk about on Twitter that's like, why does their house look like a hospital? I just want it clean. If I could get away with everything being white, I would have everything white. Everything is really gray for me because I just can't get away with everything being white. But yeah, it'd be really clean. It would be a large house, but it wouldn't be so large that I couldn't go to every single room in 2 days. I say 2 days because like, you don't go to some of your rooms in your house every day. Like, so like sometimes you don't go in there. Like your brother's room, you just don't go in there. So I would say I could go to every single room in the house in 2 days. And it'll have a whole bunch of amenities. I don't know if it'll have a whole bunch of rooms, but it'll have like a lot of amenities necessarily. Like, not a whole bunch of rooms for like random people that like guest rooms, but like, you know, maybe a movie theater. Cool. I like stuff like that. Favorite hair color, the hair color that embodies you most. Every time I ask my favorite hair color, I feel like a mother having to choose their favorite child. With that being said, the hair color that embodies me the most is green, specifically the light green. If you could go back and be a different type of influencer, what would it be? If I could go back and be a different type of influencer, I'd be a lifestyle influencer. I live a pretty exciting life, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Also, I started the summer bucket list last summer. Let me tell you my thought process about the summer bucket list. So I'm 20, right? And at the time I was 19, I'm born in the summer. The time I was 19, mind you, I'm about to graduate college. So all of my friends, except for Maxie, all of them are older than me by a year, 2 years, 3 years. So some 4 years, 5 years. So I'm like, y'all are all like the age of going to the club and like can get in the club. I'm not. Also, that's just not my scene. And people always wanted to hang out, but they had no idea like what to do, or plans would be super complicated. I talked about this in my tongue piercing. I cannot do complicated plans. Like, I talked about this in my tongue piercing video. But complicated plans just are not for me. So I'm like, okay, it's gonna be way easier if I make a list of 50 things that I really want to do and people just pick from that list. Because off of the list, like, there's gonna be something that somebody wants to do. Even if they're like, oh, you know, I'm not gonna side eye with you, I'm not gonna axe throw with you. But like, you're not gonna get pad thai with me? Like, you're not down with that? Like, you're not down with Wingstop? Stop playing. So that's why I made the list. I remember when I was gonna put it on my TikTok, I was like, it's gonna flop. Like, people are not gonna really want to see this. They're really into my makeup content. And now they love my bucket list videos. I'm now on my senior year bucket list. Now they love my senior year bucket list content more than they love my makeup videos, like analytics wise. It got, I think, 8 million views last summer. like collectively. Yeah, I want to say if I have 1 million videos on TikTok, half for bucket list and half for makeup. So yeah, y'all really liked it, and I really like making them. It's really fun. Like, it's just something for you and your friends to do. It's easier to budget also because you know how much things cost. Like, you're not going to be on a whim just hanging out. Now you pay for drinks, you pay for Uber, you pay for food that you didn't even plan on, activity that you just walked by. It's way easier to budget. It's way easier to plan. Just pick something off the list. I already know usually for most of them like where I'm going. If I'm going to go try a different food like Long John Silver's, I don't have to sit here and research the best. There's only one Long John Silver's around here, so yeah. So I would definitely be a life. That was a long answer to say. I love my life. I love the bucket list, and I would definitely be a lifestyle influencer. I'm still working on the whole vlog though. I have so many vlogs on my phone. I realized that I'm just gonna have to, when I graduate, sit down and edit them and post them because it's some really good content. Even though they're old, it's some really good content. So I don't know about the weekly vlogs, but I would definitely be a lifestyle influencer. Favorite fabric and least favorite. Favorite fabric is cotton, cause like, duh. Like, she's so sturdy. Cotton swabs, cotton balls, cotton in your dress. You know, maybe my second might be polyester. Like, I like the durable girls. I like the girls with some variety that can just, you know, that are adaptable. So cotton. Least favorite is wool. My mom actually told me that. She's like, you don't like wool. So wool. Okay. Favorite social media. My favorite social media is definitely TikTok. Yeah. I feel like, okay, I am trying to stop reading TikTok comment stuff. TikTok comments are just like a wasteland. Not a fan of TikTok comments. But Twitter can get a little bit heavy and radical. And like everybody just trying to outdo each other using big words. Like, okay, I get it. But your advocacy is not really reaching that many people if they can't understand what you're saying. So it's just a lot of that. It's a lot of politicking on Twitter. Not necessarily like actual politics, but like politicking with like trying to one up each other with like the word choice and all of that. I love Twitter, but sometimes it can get a little like, oh my goodness. Instagram, I like Instagram. I like pretty people. The Instagram like algorithm will really make you just hate Instagram. So that's just simply what it is. I do like Instagram stories though. I feel like I can really talk to people like, you know, one-on-one and show them like pictures and stuff. Twitter, you can talk to people one-on-one, but it's like you can't really show them your life. They took fleas away from us. YouTube, I'm learning to love YouTube. I love the little community tab. Make sure you subscribe and you like this video if you like this video. And go check me out on my YouTube, my YouTube community post, because I be posting on there. I be trying to get y'all opinions on here too. So, but definitely TikTok. Is there a makeup style you wish you could do more but it just doesn't suit you? Okay, I don't think it doesn't suit me, but like the whole dewy face thing, every time I try to do the dewy face thing, I just end up with a super matte face. It's probably the products I'm using. I'm probably using too many products. I know if you've seen any of my makeup videos, you know I'm heavy-handed. So maybe that's it, but like the dewy thing, my face just never looks that dewy. Since like the towel, like my viral towel look, that's probably the last time my face is like actually look dewy when I try to do a dewy look. Yeah, it just always gets so matte so quick. Plans when you graduate, I'm going to shake my butt. A makeup trend you miss. I mean, I guess any trend like I started or helped push is like something I miss. And those are fun. Like the colored lashes, those are fun. I need to start doing those again. I like colored lashes. In general, I don't know if this is a trend or more like a category that's kind of fallen off a little bit in popularity. I miss the colorful eye makeup looks, but I think they're on the way back. Y'all heard that here first. I think they're on the way back. But like, I miss the colorful eye makeup looks. Everybody's into minimalist makeup and like maybe graphic liner, but like, where are the girlies that's putting on primer and cutting the crease? I want to see that. I want to see that with a wing liner. Okay, double liner with a shimmer halo on. That's what I want to see. If you could choose your own name, what would your name be? Generosa. Do you miss your natural dark brown curls any? I get this question a lot. Not necessarily. I feel like I've set aside this time to be the colored hair girl. And you know, I might be the colored hair girl forever, who knows? But like, I'm not like, oh my gosh, my hair is not dark brown and curly. Like, my hair is red right now. Who's thinking about my hair from a couple years ago and dark brown and curly, you know what I mean? So no, I don't necessarily miss it. Sometimes I see somebody with like really, really, really pretty like shiny curls and I'm just like, oh. But like, that's it. I'm just like, and then I go back and I'm like, my hair is so cool. I can match my bag to my hair and match my eye makeup to my hair. Like, that's just how that is. Also, hair grows back. So like, I can do that hair literally whenever I want. All I gotta do is shave my head. I can do that hair for forever. But this like rainbow color hair I'm in right now, this is fun. If you're wondering like what they're talking about, let me show you. That's what my hair used to look like. That was like 4 years ago. High school, senior high school, freshman year of college. Is that what it used to look like? But that's like what it naturally looks like. I think this is my first YouTube video without my head cut off. So like that. I can never tell what the camera's going. How much have you learned about hair since traveling through hair colors? I've learned a lot about hair. I've also learned a lot about color theory. I would think that I knew everything about color theory since I use colors so heavily every single day, mixing them in different ways, from liquids to powders to glitters to shimmers, all of that. But I learned a lot about color theory. Sometimes Monica, that's the person who does my hair, will do some things. Like one time she put a dusty pink on top of my orange. Oh my goodness. She's put like purple in my blue. She's done a lot of different things, but I'm like, Like, yeah, I guess when you explain it to me real slow, like you're talking to a kindergartner, I get it, but that wouldn't have been my first thought. 2022 influencer goals. I'm glad. Let me show y'all my Grammy. Hold up, I don't think I ever showed it on YouTube. Hold on. This is my Grammy that y'all helped me get. This is my American Influencer Award. So I won a 2020 American Influencer Award. I was the 2020 Emerging Creative Makeup Artist of the Year at Raggedy Report. It says it on the bottom. And yeah, I call it my Grammy. I definitely want another one of these for sure. Just because like, it's an honor in so many ways. Everything's an honor if it comes with a trophy. Because I was just watching Criminal Minds. And the criminal, I mean, not to quote the criminal, but he was like, a trophy is the evidence that you achieved something. So yeah, it also just signifies more than that for me, because it's a voted award. Like, people had to go in every single day and vote for me to nominate me, and then for months, and then for months vote for me again. So it is, I look at this, I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys like really supported me. So I definitely want another one. Also, this was 2020, December 2020, but like when I got the actual thing in the mail, there was so much going on. Got my wisdom teeth removed. Then my ring light fell on my head and gave me a concussion. So I never really got to take a picture with it. So yeah, I would love to just like have that moment. Also to have that moment in person, because our awards were virtual. So you know, that's a goal of mine. Another goal of mine is to keep on this YouTube streak. I'm on a 4-week YouTube streak with uploads. So I'm really trying to keep that up. This is one of the things that I've been wanting to do since I was like way younger, starting out in makeup, and YouTube was just one of the things that I just couldn't, like, it didn't come as naturally to me as like other platforms. TikTok, it took me about a month to figure out TikTok. I'm like, okay, I got this. But YouTube is something that I'm still like, it's a learning curve. So, but I love it. It's so rewarding, but it's a learning curve. I definitely want to get a plaque. Maybe for my 21st birthday, I'll have my degree, I'll have my student choice awards. Howard does like student choice awards, and I won 2. Hopefully I get 3 next week. So I have my student choice awards, my Grammy, my plaque, and my degree for my 21st birthday. That'd be really, really cool. So yeah, I wanted a 100,000 subscriber plaque, and it's not really just about the followers, but it also means that like I'm keeping up with the streak, and I'm getting over the hurdle of YouTube. I'm at 34,000 now, so you know, call up 66,000 of your friends, and you know, just send them over here. Just let them get the button, you know what I mean? What else is my influencer goals? One of my goals was to get on the Fenty Beauty PR list. I got on that. That's in the video that I just filmed yesterday. So that's really cool. Yeah, I just want to I want to make more informational content. I definitely want to, when I was saying like make more YouTube videos, I definitely want to make more YouTube videos about the influencer space, because I feel like there's a lot of things that kind of get glossed over once you get to a certain point, because it's like I've been doing this for 5 years now. So I'm trying to really go back to the basics and figure out what people want to see videos about in terms of the marketing side as well, because I'm getting a degree in marketing. Also, I've been doing this for a long time, so things like, is this company trying to scam me? Like, I can answer that. I should make a video about that. Like, how to get on PR lists. I can answer that. I should make a video about that. So that's another goal of mine. I want to do merch. I feel like merch would be really cool. I don't know, I was really counting myself out for a second when I was like, nobody's gonna get merch, but like, you know, I want to try more things. So I just gotta graduate school, which I am doing on May 7th. Today is April 17th, so in less than a month I'll graduate school, so I have more time to hit up my influencer goals. This is actually way heavier than you would imagine, so I'm gonna put it down. But yeah, I wanna do some collabs with brands like a Raggedy Report candle, BW Home, current dating life update. Oh, how honest do we want to be here? Current dating life update. I am single. Yeah, I actually did March with no talking to any boys. That was so peaceful. I think I'm just gonna reinstate it. I know it's the middle of April, but I think I'm just gonna reinstate it because that was a mistake. So yeah, single. Like there's no real big storylines. It's just, oh man. Tea on a recent situation using fake names. I'm gonna come back to this one at the end. Give me some time to work it out. What do you want to do with your degree? I'm gonna put it in a big frame and put it somewhere. I don't know where yet. My mom has 4 degrees, so she kind of has a lot of space in the house. She has the bathroom. She put hers in the bathroom, so I don't know what I'm putting. I might put mine. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. My diploma from high school is actually my makeup one. I don't know where I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it in a nice frame. I know that's not what you meant. I know that's not what you meant. You mean like what I'm going to do with it? I really want to, try my hand at being a full-time influencer. I mean, I've been a full-time influencer time-wise. Like, I spend a lot of time on this every single day. But I haven't done influencing by itself. Like, I've always done school and influencing, summer job and influencing. Like, school, job, and influencing. I had a job way more than y'all. Like, think I have a job. I never talk about it because, like, whatever. But it'll be my first time, like, just trying influencing. So, let's see how that goes. How many more tats do you want? I have maybe 2 more in me. I'm not really into tattoos, but I definitely have had some crazy stuff happen recently that I'm like, I need a tattoo to go with that. And I'll tell you about that maybe one day, but it's been crazy. How I became an MUA. So my mom got me my first makeup kit when I was 3 years old. So makeup's kind of always been a thing. I have like young pictures. Been on my Instagram and my TikTok, you've seen the video of me putting like young pictures of myself in makeup. I've always worn makeup like to family reunions, to school, whatever. And then when I got into high school, I was like, I want a gallery of this. Like I was doing Snapchat. Oh yeah. When I got to high school, I was like doing Snapchat. I was doing full Snapchat tutorials. Like they had Snapchat repost pages for makeup artists. Like it was like wake up and makeup or like wake up and makeup one or something on Snapchat. And I used to do takeovers, like doing tutorials. And I'm like, dang, after 24 hours, this like never happened. So I'm like, I need a standalone gallery. When I was in middle school, my mom was like, no Instagram, no Instagram. And I'm so glad she did that because I didn't have a whole bunch of mess to clean up when I started my Instagram. And like I was just starting it from fresh. I didn't have to unfollow a whole bunch of people. I didn't have to do all of that. So when I got in high school, she's like, yeah, Instagram is cool. I already had a Twitter. So I just started posting it. And then I was like, people, I have an influencer assumptions video. You should go check that video out too. But like, one of the assumptions was that influencers become influencers on accident. And it's like, I don't think that. I think once you start creating something you care about, of course you want followers. Like, of course you want people to see it. So that's kind of how that happened. And now we are here. Top 3 MUA inspos. Stins, at Stins, STNSS. This question always gets me. Okay, I want to say Nezra Looks because she always sticks to her style. Like, and people be coming for her left and right. So crazy. Y'all need to get a life, but always sticks to her style and it's always so different. Like, you can just see when something's inspired by her. Stins, I love Stins photography. I love all her accessories, how she just like does her pictures, and it's an experience. Like, it's not just a picture of the makeup look, it's an experience of the picture. Like, you're looking at the outfit, you're looking at everything, you're looking at the nails. And Microsoft, 100%. Microsoft, literally game changer. That kiss look that everybody was doing, yeah, just one example of that. So yeah. Piercings that hurt the most. The piercing that hurt the most is this rook inside of here. Also, sad bombshell, my dentist said I need to take my smiley out. So y'all gonna see a video about that soon because he said it's knocking against my tooth, which is making decalcification, which will make a cavity. I never had any cavity. I'm not starting now. Also, I don't know how long I have until then, but just want to let y'all know that for people who watch to the end of the video, I'm very sad about it. I'm gonna do some research into plastic because maybe plastic is better than metal, but we'll see. Oh, tea on a recent situation, including fake names. I'm not using no fake names because then y'all gonna be like, oh, I guessed it because I'm gonna tell you what happened. I got sent a playlist for another girl and then forced to listen to it the entire way through because I thought it was for me until the end. And then they were like, oh no, I would never send this to somebody I like. What else? My ex-friend was literally being horrible and then tried to bribe me with chocolate. I've never eaten a piece of chocolate in my life. So that was just like, and then lied and was like, no, that wasn't for you, that was for your family. But the note said Lauren, comma. What else? Oh, I accidentally made this boy feel like I was in love with him. I didn't mean to, but like when I was reading it back, I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah. One day when I graduate, I'll tell you about my love life. But I need to graduate first because it's not a safe space where I'm at if I'm not graduated. So yeah, that's a tea on some recent situations. Yeah, the chocolate one was crazy. The playlist one was crazy. Oh, also, this boy asked me like 17 times if I liked him, and I was like, yeah, I like you, and he said, what the heck? I was in the Boston Market parking lot. Oh my goodness, y'all. I was getting so into this outro and I looked at my phone was dead. But I do want to tell you thank you so much for watching this video. If you have some time, if you're bored, if you're just curious and or nosy, go check out my 2021 Raggedy Report. I'll see y'all next year. I also do like Q&As on my Instagram story and all of that. We have a lot of fun. So check me out on my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok to see more of my looks, to see my bucket list, to see all of my thoughts. I'd be going off on Twitter. Let me just put you down. My hand is shaking. Anyways, yeah, subscribe if you want to stay around to see more of me. Hit the notification bell. My analytics told me I'm not doing that, and I'm in big trouble because I'm not doing that. So if you want to make sure you catch the next video. However, you know the next video is going to be next week because I'm not breaking this streak.